Ah! Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We got ourselves... Oh. What is my check quarter? Get out. Get out. Get away. I think we're good. Oh. Got myself a new tea. I say a new tea. I got it for Christmas. I didn't get it for Christmas. I bought it for... Never mind. Let's get out of the... What the hell? Like there's some phantom brick just stopping me moving my chair. It's not that. Got another Joker card. You think being a supervillain's easy, but you try saying that to me with a straight face when your whole goddamn area is freaking covered in frames missed due to rendering lag. What? Wow, that's a lot. I wonder why. Let's just reset that. It shouldn't... Yeah, that's fine. 0. Good. 0 is the correct number. Thank you. You try telling me being a supervillain is easy when your whole shit is covered in fucking Joker cards from your work suit. Yeah. you fucking deal with that for a moment. Get gruff. We gotta get... I plugged in my webcam today. It's safe to say that face cam is never going to happen on this channel. Jesus Christ, what a horrible webcam. Not only is it not HD, it doesn't have any built-in deinterlacing or interlacing. It doesn't have what's that thing that everyone likes? framey, fasty boy, framey. It doesn't render frames fast enough, so you get all this weird motion tearing, which you can apply a 2x Yardif to the feed using OBS, no problem. But that's extra CPU power. Sorry, microphone noises. I know that's extra CPU power just fucking down the drain. I'm gonna take this out of its case because I like phone cases. Oh, who the fuck broke my phone? There's a crack. There's a crack on the volume down. Who the fuck did this? I'ma find you, motherfucker. I'm gonna make you pay. Just kidding. It was almost certainly me. Look at this. It's almost a perfect condition. Google Nexus 5. Got to just put this on the home screen so I can just press it. Bottom left hand corner seems good. I didn't update the thing. Shit, again. I've done it again. Big idiot. I gotta update the actual folder. Where's Notepad? Why is Notepad all the way over there? Hey, I have a Notepad with all of the... Whoa, let's just get that off screen because it's very big and it's very white. Chaos the Legioning. We did number 15 yesterday. Let's update that. So sorry you have to see this. This is just messy. Unreal Engine, game development, update that shit. Thank you, and then I have to update this shit with the next episodes. And just actually, I have the Borderland stream still there. Monster Hunter on hiatus. Bored of the Landing can join Castlevania. I don't think I need the game title. I think I can remember what game that is. Vampire the Killing. I think we all remember what game that is. I just have a little text file. For all the stuff that I am streaming and have streamed. The episode number I'm on, so I can title my can I actually bring this on? Where is my mouse? There we go. So I can update it here on OBS. Sorry, multiple monitors is really, it's a bit, it's taxing on the old Unreal Engine, by example, part 6. Very good. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. The Nexus 5 is a great size phone just for having around, for doing stuff like this. Some guy asked why on earth attempt was a float rather than an int. And it looks like we're going to be tallying how far you get into the course rather than what attempt number you're on, how many times you've died. It's alright, I guess. What were we doing? Game over, dude. What happens if I... Yeah, we don't have a HUD. So I obviously haven't finished implementing. Does anyone remember what I was doing last time we streamed this? Does anyone actually remember what was going on? Oh my god, is the whole game right? Oh no, there's a barrel. I was gonna say, like... Oh, that's loud. Sweet Jesus, that's loud. I'm sorry. Oh! Attempted to access char move comp via property call func get movement component return value, but char move comp is pending kill. that again, that's a I'll say it's a big problem. It's not a massive problem, but the fact that it's generating errors for me to see is worrying, I guess. I really want to fix that. Look at it. So unprofessional. This side's fine, but what is going on here? What went on here? It's like it's too far that way. Oh, I guess it's too far that way, but it's not because it lines up perfectly there. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? What the? Just what the hell? Maybe one day we'll find out what happened there, but today let's just scroll back. We want this. That's what we're on right now. Player attempt B, append, draw in game, draw text, screen font, text color. Screen XY, screen Y. You don't have a screen Y, but is the XY 0 to one of the corners, or is it 0 to the center of the screen? That'd be oh, I didn't actually close that. Okay, whoops. It'd be nice to know that. And I could mess around with it without having to read the book. Welcome to the Mouth Noise stream. It's rum and raisin flavored tea. It's pretty good. As you can see, we're using the player temp variable. We are determine what is drawn. We are then getting our viewport dimensions for a pure function, dividing the exponent by 2, multiplying by 0.5, subtracting resultant, blah blah blah. Now to add functionality to draw end game. Not been specified. We'll get to that later. You know, y value has been set to the screen text be set to be flush from the top of the screen. That's fine, I guess. So y0 is the top of the screen. This is going to require more of the same calculations we did for the in-game text. So draw end game. Ugh. Oh, alright, okay. We'll do it. We'll do it. Does this does that work in this scenario? Maybe \n for a new line. Does this work? Or does this not work? I hope it works. We need to reference the screen font. Boom. Get screen font. Stick it into the font. The font boy. Alright. Well, it didn't have an error, so I'm either gonna have a wall where I have a \n in my text, or I'm gonna have a new line for the score. Let's hope it's a new line. I actually don't want a space there then, do I? If that's going to be a new line. There's a... Yeah. Let's make it that nice. I don't know what the hell's going on with this fucking color wheel. There we go. Screen X, screen Y. Oh, this guy just has a fucking... Whoop. No. How has he done this? Whoop. He no. He has a line break in the box. Can I copy paste a line break? I can. There we go. So I'm assuming /n is not a valid function for the dude. Don't save. I just had a notepad up on there. What am I looking to make? I'm following the instructional manual, Unreal Engine 4X by example. This is I guess technically the second project, but the first project was just get into the viewport and move some stuff around. So this is the first project in the book. Hasn't thrown up an error, so that's okay, I guess. Not familiar with that, but yeah, it's packed, so it's fairly high quality, and it is Unreal 4X. I believe it was written for 4.1A1920. I'm gonna have to take all that back. I don't know. Yeah. All I know is I have it here, and most of it still works, which is better than some of the tutorials I found on YouTube. Some of the stuff does not still work somehow. It's like they changed some functionality, or they unchecked a default pin or something, and then the whole thing just decides not to work. And I don't know. This whole thing, could be the manual for Ford Fiesta by that point. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. I do have a clue that this tea is amazing, though. It's really tasty. Do the calculations, so we need get text size, break vector 2D, viewport size. So yeah, it does change quick, and it's very annoying. Break vector 2D. In vector, out 2D. So if I hold minus and I press nope. If I hold multiply, nope. If I hold X, nope. Float, multiply. Whoa, what was that? No. I wanted the hotkey for it. Float multiply is not it doesn't have a hotkey. I want all these in my favorites. Basic maths needs to be in the favorites all the time. So we need do you know what? I got an Elgato Stream Deck, so I could control my stream without having to use my numpad as an Elgato Stream Deck, but actually I haven't unbound it, so that still mutes my microphone. So that's gonna have to change real soon. I'd do it right now, but the settings in OBS are just, oh boy. Don't even get me started on the settings in OBS. So help me God. Get text size, maybe? Yeah. Get text size. These are hoodie boys. This needs to just plug in. And then X, X, Y, Y, and then the width of the screen minus the width of the text, the height of the screen minus the height of the text, or half the height. Screen X, screen Y. It's beautiful. It looks exactly like it does in the manual. Excuse me. Are you into Unreal then? Like, I really like the idea behind Unreal, but sometimes the actual functioning execution of the software is a bit janka-malanka, if you understand my lingo. Like, it doesn't make sense some of the times, and I wish it made more sense. Let's move this microphone closer to my face so I'm not leaning into the fucking computer and destroy my back again. So I clicked my neck. Yeah, now it's hard to drink. There is no middle ground. There's a high ground though. So I clicked my neck last night, and Jesus Christ, and it must have been like, it can't have been real bad because I feel great today. Big fan of Unreal, but when we used most terms of game engines. Yeah, it is the only thing I've used in terms of game engines. That's a lie, actually. Have you ever heard of a program called the 3D Game Maker? That game engine is garbage. It's a Windows thing from, I guess, the early 2000s. Good to have posture sometimes. Yeah, I've had bad posture for the last, like, forever. It's a miracle that I even have a proper desk chair now. That's one thing. My back was... So, I used to use my PC slouched like against a futon that was folded up into a sofa. So no backrest. I had like a side rest, and that was not good for my back. And after that, I got so sick of it. I stole some desks and I bought an office chair. And that was good for a while. That was really good, the first year I had that. But the office chair kind of degraded, and it got to a point where the backrest on the office chair, not ideal, painful. Yeah, painful. And not just like instantly painful, but like it builds up over time. But the backrest for the desk chair that I got basically snapped off. Or it got like progressively like further back as I leant against it. And it got to a point where I just thought to myself, there's no real point in having a backrest to this thing at all. I'll just take it off. So I took the backrest off, and I was basically just sat on this stool for the most part. But because it was, made to have a backrest, like the actual chair part kind of tilts you backwards, which was fine if I was playing like CSGO and I was like sitting on the edge of my seat and leaning into the computer. That's fine. It was actually really good for that. But like if I wanted to just chill out and watch YouTube videos, what could I do? Where was my backrest? I couldn't chill out. There was no chill with that chair, so I had to replace it with this one. Anyway, back on with what we're actually doing. We've got our stuff in. Taking the vertical scale the text, which will appear to be the center of the screen, also drawing 3 lines of text the screen instead of creating one big string that loads with a line of characters, blah 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 blah. So I've put in just here, I hope you don't scream, I've put in character returns, line breaks, because this is an append. So I've got a line of text, a break, and then there'll be a line of text directly here, and then there's a break in the next line of text, and then there's another line of text. I just want to know if that's good, because it would not let me press enter inside these boxes. I had to copy paste these character returns in. So if it break, yeah, that should be fine. Cool. Good. Making the font objects are easy to create and are done in the same way as traditional Unreal Engine. So I just go back to my... Oh, that wasn't even... I just go back to here and I just go blueprint and then font. It's an object, right? Yeah. Nope, right click in the content browser just like you did. User interface. It doesn't have these steps written down. I just want you to know. Maybe I did something wrong the last time. Maybe I have like a character blueprint that's actually meant to be something else. It wants me to name it BH font though, but BH barrel hopper. That's stupid. It's not a blueprint though. So we're gonna call it F_Barrel_Boys because it's a font from our Barrel Boys project, not the other way around. You can reparent if you need to. So if I've made an actor instead of maybe something like well, these are all fine. I think it was I think I fixed it actually by accident. I think it was when I was making the character. Yeah, it was wasn't the physics asset. It was the mannequin and the skeleton. I think maybe I imported wrong or did something wrong. Sounds, whatever. It's done. It's gone. Whatever it was, it no longer exists. Default font family. Font. None. Have any fonts? Christ. I have to import a font, a TTF, from my actual hard drive? God. Press the add font button. Prompt you to name the font. So we gotta make the font of the right base size. It says I can just leave it as that. It says it wants us to increase this to 24. Don't ask me why. Have you looked at the Unreal Engine Academia stuff they've been putting out? No. Actually, I had an email saying Unreal had uploaded a new video to their YouTube, something Unreal Academia, and I had some dude retweeting something about Epic wanting to make the video games industry more accessible to people by unleashing the Academia to people, but I have not actually gone to any of the pages to look at the Academia. Also, I paid for this, so I'm going to use this first. I'm just kidding. It wasn't expensive. All praise the humble bundle. But yeah, I can have a look at the Academia stuff. It's probably gonna end up me going there one day, obviously, because I'm interested in this. And you know what? I don't want to say I'm invested in this, but you know I am. Oh hi, yeah. Humble bundle too, I think. Yeah, I mean, there's been like 20 in the last year or so. There was the Python one, the SQL, JavaScript for beginners, Python cookbook series, the Unreal Engine one, and there was also a Game Maker one, and there was also a Game Maker one, but like for people who wanted to make games, but not in the Game Maker. It had like conceptual stuff, a whole bunch of 3D resources and 2D resources and stuff I've never downloaded and never used, which I probably should have done. I mean, at least they could have spiced streams like this up instead of having my garbage. UnrealEngine.com/ENUS online learning. Oh yeah. I mean, I've been to the Unreal online learning stuff before, but I know they've rebranded and they've started pumping out a lot more recently, like a lot more. Yeah. Thank you. We are on the right mic setting. Gotcha. There's chapters or whatever. Yeah. I mean, back when I was looking at it, it was a mess. I want to be rude. It was a little bit of a mess. There were like 18 different people all teaching different things in different styles, and like some people would assume you had background knowledge in C++. Some people would assume that you knew absolutely nothing, and there was no real kind of ground which had like a progression through it. You either knew everything and could progress, or they would teach you everything, and it was really simple stuff that you could figure out probably in an afternoon on your own anyway. And that was, I don't know. I watched a lot of videos. I didn't learn a lot of stuff. If you've seen the C++ state machine video, I watched that. That was really interesting, but I have no idea what, because he just flicks to his coding page and he just writes a whole bunch of C++ and he's like, yeah, there's our state machine, it's done, now we're going to implement it. And it's like, okay, what? What did you just do? I'm making a font right now. Let's do that. Let's actually get on task. I hate not being on task. I really like this screen. It's so much better than my Sony. I'm not just saying that. It is a really nice screen. OLED or something. I'm getting distracted again. This is so bad. This is so bad. Yep, that stuff is tough. That stuff is tough. But actually, it's not tough. It's just I haven't invested enough time in learning the basics of C++, and I don't have a high enough fidelity monitor to read stuff that they're typing in 4K or. They need to zoom in on that bit to show at least what code is being written, because the downloadable pack file that they had for the thing did not have. Wow, these are nice pixels. Even on the magnification, you can't see the separation. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it would be really nice if they had included the source code in the download file that they had for that lesson. Because I remember downloading the thing and it was kind of all over the place. But that's by the by. That they may have changed it. This is years ago, literally 4 years ago. Making the font. Add composite font. We've done that. So prompt you to name the font. Select and install font you want to use. Which hinting algorithm? Yeah. You really think I should go to my C drive and just use a font from Windows? This doesn't seem like the best idea. C, Windows, EF, G. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Oh. Windows has OCR built in? No way. I don't believe it. There's no font folder here. And this is pissing me off. It's okay. We've got a couple of folders open here. We can Barrel Boys content, barrel content, new folder, fonts, and you'll see magically that's created a fonts folder. I love that feature. It's brilliant. This PC, I think we've got some fonts on the E drive here. There's a folder just called fonts. I do like American text, so we'll import that. Import that. Do you need to clean your font using your import font faces as default font? Ooh, no, but I do want the font so I can boom. Font, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Boom, did it. Easy peasy. I'm still not used to that whole thing. Thing. Change the background color of the preview. Oh, it's just for preview. Okay, but that's fine. Oh. There we go. Screen font is now American text, which is a free font available on 1001freefonts.com, whatever the website is. Player temp variable with the correct value. We need to be able to increment the value when the player is alive and has yet to reach the end of the level. To do this, we simply need to increment the value from inside the VH character blueprint via the tick event. Yep, you do. Easy peasy. Barrel content, character, barrel ban, event hit, input axis, event begin play, kill. We need to reset it here as well. Don't forget. Event tick. How do you do it? If you like to keep blueprints clean, select two nodes and press Q to straighten the lines between the two nodes. What? Just like, what? What? Neat little shortcut easily for what? 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 It didn't do anything, dude. I'm sorry. Did I do it wrong? Marquee select destroy component. Play sound locate. I don't like that. I hate that. Sorry. Do I have to do that maybe? Barrel. Nope. Oh, well then. Look. I get what you mean, but also no. Event tick. Set. Attempt. Yeah. This is the one thing I don't like. It'll help later on with more complex things. You say that. I doubt it, but okay. I'll keep it in mind. It's a cool tool that I have. What's more cool is this. It didn't work. You know what? I'm just gonna uninstall Unreal and move to Unity for next week. Screw you all. I'm kidding. Yeah, we need GitHub. Cast BP barrel HUD, whatever. Get no set layer there we go. Uh, yeah, there we go. Still grinds me that you can't do that. Float. Floated float. This boy. This boy. And this boy. Something like that. Be fine. What do you mean error? Object is undetermined. What do you want? Cast to BP barrel HUD. I don't need an object. Blueprint itself is not a BP barrel HUD, see, and therefore target must have a connection. What? Okay. That better? That's better for you. Object is undetermined. Connect something to cast to BP barrel HUD to imply a specific type. The current value of object pin is invalid. Unsupported type object wildcard on pin object. I'm grasping at straws. I'm not even looking at the book. Whoa! Ah. Okay, so they have a get HUD, and then they have a get player can get player control. So they have this in theirs. I guess that's so it's gonna get the player. I'm sorry that took so long. I I don't even know why I thought I could like freestyle that. That worked. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Scoreboy. Compile. Yeah, compiled fine. So it gets the player controller, obviously 0 because this is a one-player game. It gets your player controller, gets your HUD. It returns the HUD as the object. That's fine. But what is this connected to? Oh. Spicy. Let's move that there. Let's move that there. That's fine. All good. Yeah, I like it. Progress, and it only took like 4 times as long as if I had just read what I was meant to be doing. But that's not how you learn. You don't learn by reading what you meant to do. You learn by messing it up multiple times. We need to reset the scoreboy. Reset the score. Reset the scoreboy. Reset the scoreboy. The scoring of this game is whack. The biggest question for me is how would you score it if it was jumping over barrels like the actual Jumpman game? Sorry, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong, is it actually called Donkey Kong? Is that nah? I mean, Donkey Kong's the bad guy in this scenario. It don't make sense to name the game after the bad boy. That's not how games work. You name it after the good boy. What am I doing? Kill. What was that noise? Big slam. Okay. Don't listen to those voices. I really just need to copy all of this, don't I? Okay. Thank you. See you later. I hope you had fun here while you were here. Oh. Ow. Does that not let me just copy the whole thing? No, okay. Be like that. That's macro 5. That is not a... Delete that. We've lost a pin. We've lost a pin. We don't need a delta seconds. We don't need a target and a player attempt. But we do need to set player attempt to 0. And yeah. Yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing some more progress there. Thanks. CZ Czuls. I'm gonna stop trying to pronounce it. Yeah, have a good day, dude. Whatever you're doing with your day. Thanks for the follow, man. I think we can put delay in there, actually, with the camera. Because it's kind of set simulate physics. Let's put it in here. Let's delete this sequence. We don't need that anymore. Save, compile. It worked, it compiled. So now when you die, your score goes to 0. Ugh. But when you're alive, your score is increased by the tick event, by the delta sex. So your score is essentially how long you've been alive, I guess. Which means the longer you take to complete the level, the higher your score is going to be. So I guess this game's kind of like golf. You want as low a score as possible, but if you score 0, you obviously died. The lowest non-zero score. What am I doing now? What does it want me to do? Tell me, phone. Phone of the past. The next thing we should use BH HUD. Details panel of BH game mode. Oh, we can just set the HUD in BH game mode. I don't know. Oh, something happened to Barrel Man apparently. BP barrel mode. What? BP barrel mode? Yeah? No? Details panel of the, yeah, this should be, this is it. This is the details panel right here. Here we go. HUD class, BP barrel HUD, BP barrelman, spectator spawn. Absolutely fantastic. Is that going to give us a HUD? Holy shit! Oh, that is exciting. That is so unbelievably I've got adrenaline rushing through my veins right now. You have no idea. Woof. What a rush. What a fucking... My headset is not on my head, and yet I can still hear that. Oh, it didn't reset my score. What's going on? Hey, hey, buddy. Or did it? I don't think it did. Maybe it did. It did. But then it... okay, okay. I guess someone who could be bothered would have like a is alive conditional on that. Somebody who can be bothered to program a real game. Some. You know what? I'll do it. Get rid of it. Ignore the errors. They're fine. You didn't see any errors. I'll do it. It's in the Barrelman, right? Alive. No! You fiend. I don't want I want a condition. A branch. That's what it's called in this flow control branch. Event tick condition true, false, whatever. Alive is a bool. Where's the default? Where's the default? Where's the respawn? Event hit. Event begin play. Bind to death spatching. Kill custom event. Play sound. Play sound. Play sound. Play sound. Destroy actor. Excuse me. It's in the game mode, isn't it? Here. Respawn. Here we go. Delay. Respawn player. Respawn player. Respawn target is BP barrel mode. Game mode. Spawn actor BP barrel man. Here we go. So this is what? In pawn object reference the pawn to be possessed. Do we have to cast to BP Barrelman or spawn actor BP Barrelman? I guess it's just this, right? So set alive. There we go. And set it to be true. Put it in. Compile and save. And now Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to find out if I am a master pro or a scrub lord. What? I'm a scrub lord. I didn't see a default option for it. So now we should we should be dead, and then it'll start counting. Okay. So we need something like event begin play. Do the thing. That's fine. Ignore those. It's fine. I don't want game one. I want alive boolean, instance editable, no flipping read only, no expose and spawn, no private, no expose to cinematic, no category, no replication, no replication condition. Oh, there it is. It's right at the bottom. Yeah, big idiot. Yeah, go. There you go. See, fixed it. So now it's just default to be yes. In fact, if it's default to be yes, and it's part of BP Barrel Man, do I even need to set it to be true when he dies? Or when he respawns, sorry. I feel like that could be redundant because it's default and all the defaults are... Jesus Christ. All the defaults are spawned as default, right? When you spawn the actor. Oh shit. I'll wait for the barrel. I know it's gonna be there. Or is it the one that I hit? No, it's there. There's two of them, in fact. Cheese monkey! I just full on nutted the barrel. No! This is madness. I've collided with 3 barrels already and I've not died. Bare insanity. So it takes about a minute to finish this game. 57 seconds. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, and that's 361 errors only. Wow. Load errors. Failed to load some stuff. Good. 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 Okay. I think it's fine to ignore those. It's just because we have an animation graph that's trying to access the character. Oh, stiff neck. We've got the animation graph that's trying to access the character's property, but we kill the movement components, so you can't mess around. I guess that's entirely redundant once you enable ragdoll physics, because ragdoll physics disallows you from doing that anyway. We remember the first friggin' episode when I left this, I turned ragdoll. I put simulate ragdoll physics on, and he'll stand, but when he gets hit, he ragdoll. Yeah. But you couldn't move him. So, I mean, the reason I destroy the movement component is so that you can't move him. Again, probably would have been better to do that just with a conditional, is he alive, is he dead? Now we have that, and I didn't think far enough forward to implement the kind of stuff. I didn't know what we were doing. This thing doesn't go, we're going to have these things in these modules. It doesn't have a big epic plan for you. It kind of just, it's kind of meandering. I gotta be real with you guys. It's pretty rough. Here we go. We're gonna flesh out BH winner. Oh, sorry, BP chicken dinner. Where is it? Did I not put one in? Boop. So, okay. That is 2920. 2920. There's a button to do this. Nope. Shift. There we go. Oh, beautiful. That works actually really well. Move the object instead of the camera. Move the camera instead. Move the camera with the object. Shift. You hold shift. We gotta flesh this out. Oh. This is a data-only blueprint, so the default values are shown. Doesn't have any script variables. If you add some full blueprint, event actor, begin overlap. We simply need to append functionality to the actor begin overlap. Drag a line from the input other actor from the event. What? I see. Yeah, I see it. It's all good. Call get class. Hell yeah. BP barrel, not animation. No. Oh, good slam. I found it. Y'all out here saying I can't find it. I got it. Don't worry. I found it. We're only an hour in and I'm... Oof. I've barely done anything. Wow. That's just... So the good thing about the Elgato Stream Deck is that the buttons are very quiet buttons. Let's press one that doesn't have anything on it. Compared to the old... oh, I can actually see those button clicks. So that is definitely a positive. Things that aren't so good about it, it has a very big distance between the screen, or the screens, and the buttons, the button cap. visibility at some angles is therefore impeded. And I saw recently on RS Components some button screens, some screen buttons. I think they were 100 pixel square or 108 pixel square or something weird, 124 maybe. That would have made sense. But I think they were, it stuck out to me that it was a weird number. We're going to go with 108 pixels square. And they were buttons basically, and they had a serial bus for the video data and the button function, obviously. They were pretty cool, panel mount stuff, and I was kind of maybe assuming that the Elgato Stream Deck used something like that, but it does not. It has individual screens, or one screen that's been masked off individually. I think it is individual screens actually, because there's no pixel bleed around the masking. Or if it isn't individual screens, it's at least, it's got a pixel mask and it's something ridiculous. I haven't taken it apart. Let me just have a look on the, let me just have a look on the back. No visible screws. I don't intend to take this apart. Especially not now. Especially considering it's brand new and it works. Definitely not going to take it apart. But I would envisage that it is either one panel which has been masked, or whoa. Or multiple smaller screens. What was I even talking about? They're not, the button and the screen are separate from each other, distinctly. Yeah. But yeah, these screen buttons that I saw looked pretty rad. I didn't see how much they were. I think they're quite expensive. Like the price you pay for a Stream Deck is probably reasonable. To be fair, I think they were £5 to £8 each. Understandable, because the screen itself I think was part of the button system, so you'd have less you'd have less deviation on the, oh, do not press that button. Woo, spicy. That's the end stream button. But yeah, what am I talking about? I'd get them up for you, but I wouldn't, you know. Maybe another time. Maybe next stream I'll get them up and we can have a look together. Make sure box extent, blah blah. Branch node. Yep. Get the HUD again. Cast it to the BH. The HUD again and cast it to the BH HUD. Do this the same way we did the setting player attempt variable. And so this time we're setting game 1 to true. Okay. Good. I've just realized this is gonna keep counting up score when we win the game. Good slime. Wonder if there's a way I can just cheat. could just use my gamer skills to not lose. Oh, I was right there. Big gamer skills. This game gets harder the more times you die because the level slowly saturates itself with barrel. I mean, to a point. It does stop getting harder at a point as well. Jesus Christ. Actually, do you know, is it Shift F1? There we go. BP Barrel HUD. Game 1. Oh, for fuck's sake. I've got to stop playing the game. Gotta stop playing the game. I've got. Thank you. Oh, I've got to. Oh no, it's. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Just make that public. Play. BP Barrel HUD. Game 1. Can I not? I can't. I simply have to win. Can't believe that didn't work. That's totally meant to work. That's so OP. Cranked into the coconut that was. It's gonna be a it's gonna be a long night. It's a Barrel Boys Marathon stream for charity or something. But the charity is like my sanity. Come on. It's like the back of the shin and the very top of the forehead is a safe zones that he can initiate the barrel bunts with. Can I just like not have barrels for like 5 seconds? Can I like that's slowly despawning barrels? No, that did not stop barrels from spawning, nor did it stop them from being accessed by my face. They're not. Ah, it's right there. That's beautiful. And we can see that the game does not stop. But we get a nice. The game does not stop. The score does not stop. Oh, my stream is black screened. That's not good. Have I done a boo boo? Yeah, I have done it. How long was that like that? Was it one of these bombs? Did I? Oh, is it 5? Yeah. Whoops. That's a while. Sorry, guys. I found the thing. You gotta. Where's the hood? Where's the hood? I'll show you that real quick. Because I was just basically trying to play the game, and then yeah, you can just and then you win, and it puts the text in the middle of the screen. Kind of. Close enough. I guess that's at the center of the screen. Not the sun. The sun looks like it's in the center of the screen. Looks like we're a little bit far down. Whoa! What? Drop my controller. All good. Now if I die. Yeah. Great. Thank you. What a great looking texture that is. What a great. Look how finely detailed and beautiful it is. And what is that? What is that? Right. So this bit here is fine, but this bit here, it must be the bump map. It must be the normal. Because like we've got like a normal shadow here, and then you can see that line is in line here, and that line is in line. I guess like if there was a shadow here, it would look the same. But that's the edge of the thing. I don't think the texture is wrong. It's just I gotta know. It is a very large texture, I know. It is a 2K texture with a 2K bump map. This is a good screen. Please say you're doing something. Please say you haven't crashed. I mean, I can move my dude. Let's just have a quick read of this book, see what it wants us to do next, rather than messing around with the texture. Well, it hasn't said it's not responding, so... Yeah, can you please? Ramp those fans up. Use that using 12% CPU, I feel like stuff not loading could use a bit more than 12%. There we go. It is. It's in the normal map. The texture is perfectly fine, but the normal map's got a lip in it. So I wasn't going insane, and holy shit, that looks so bad. Without the normal map, it's just this flat, horrible... Guys, normal maps are powerful, okay? So I guess it's just a case of making a new normal map for the thing. I think it's because the it cuts off like right at the edge, and some of the colors may have gotten swapped. Because it's like it's the tip, like here, but like it cuts off, so it's like being rendered this way, and then it's actually all the way up here that it's doing the thing. So it might have just been a potato. Yeah. I'm so glad that's just in the normal, because it took me ages to make this texture. Like, no joke. It took me like... It's crazy how the normal could just do that though. Just mess it up. Can you use a normal map to do... what do you call it? Tessellation? That's a pretty hard border right there. Damn. Well, no better. It's good how it gets the depth on those on that grating underneath. It's really good. If you've played as much Destiny 1 as I have, you've seen this texture far too much. I know I have. Or should I say, Croats McGroats. It's weird though, because it's not in line. Like, it's doing the same light kind of, but it's like it's the blue channel flipped or something. So like if you look at that, it looks okay, and if you look at that, it looks okay, but when you look at it all together, it's just like, I don't really know what to do here. Because the texture has such a small scope. Oh, there is just a set game paused friggin' thing. What? Is it BP? That's so helpful. No! I don't want the C++ symbols, thank you. Barrel content, barrel content. Play and then barrel HUD, and then game 1. The game has not been paused. Oh, it's because I didn't go through the trigger. This is gonna require actually playing it again. This time I will be your champion. I will win. I will win. And then it's the only thing we have left to do is ensure our game mode can receive input when the player presses R. The game will restart. Player reaches the end. Press X to close the game. Very simple. Blah blah blah. Yeah, we set up some more input access stuff and we do some events and stuff, and it's great. Let me just finish this. I want to see what happens basically when it pauses. Pause. I guess I could just bind it to an Axis event. I could just press the start button or something, and it would pause. Hey, do you know what? I feel like with spicy. With the combination of this blueprint and maybe the next couple, I might be able to make a new version of Debris. If no one here has played the game that I wrote, directed, coded, sprited, composed for, and did the PR. I'll focus on the goddamn game that I'm trying to be winning at, and I'll get you a link. I will actually get you a link to that though, because that's interesting. Unlike the screen buttons aren't interesting. Screen buttons are just ridiculous, let's be real. Who needs a screen with a button on it? Who needs a button with a screen inside it? I mean, Elgato, but yeah, not your average Joe. I don't think I do. I think I'm good. Regular buttons maybe, and an LCD panel maybe. But like combined, like what's the point? Like I get. No! I get the Stream Deck. Obviously, the buttons themselves are configurable. The whole point of the thing is all the buttons are custom. Everything is free, you know? Assassin's Creed ass shit. So the button can be configured to have information that relates to the button itself. Can have a display inside the button which is related to or separate from the function of the button, which is helpful because it's not just a set of buttons that you have to stick stickers to. It's a bit more elegant, I guess, although a set of buttons that you just stick stickers to would work just as well in most circumstances. However, you've got, you know, you can animate these buttons. So if you have like a mute, I'm not muted, am I? God. You could have like a muted mic button, which will show you the mute icon, the universal cannot hear audio icon when the microphone is muted. You can have source control. You can have I like the stream button, spins around little green triangles while you're streaming. I do not like the record button. It's only red when you press it, and then it's just like the active background color. After that, it needs to be red the whole time. Elgato, if you are watching this video, please update. It needs to be red and as animated at least as the streaming icon. Like even if it was just red, it would be fine. But like a little pulse to the red, that'd be cool too. Because right now, if I look at it, I freaked out yesterday because I was like, "Oh, is it still recording?" And then I freaked out again because I looked down at it and it was like, "Oh, am I recording now?" Because I didn't set it to record. I was just playing some Destiny on my own. By the way, guys, Destiny 2 real hard to stream. I really like to stream competitive stuff, and I'd like to stream some Iron Banner, but I have to lock the frame rate to 60 Hz, and I have to play full screen to stream it, and I can't play a competitive first-person multiplayer shooter at 60 FPS in full screen. Come on, man. Do you want me to die? I will not perform well. Although I was killing Iron Banner last night. Oh, it was absolutely fantastic. Jesus. Yeah, I had. I actually had a look. I earned the. Not was it the seasonal banner? I earned a banner, and it showed me how many people. It was the seasonal banner. It must have been. I did the season quest, the season 9 Iron Banner quest, and it showed me how many Guardians I had defeated in Iron Banner this season. Bearing in mind I've only played it twice this season. I had 393 kills. What the hell? That is insane. And that was all just trying to get rocket launcher kills. You have no idea how angry I was. Like, I got the 10th rocket launcher kill and I went straight to orbit. I hate power weapons. They're not useful in Iron Banner. I mean, they're useful, but like it's not like, oh, make this a quest objective. 5 would have been a lot better. 10 is just too many. Da 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 da. Oh! That is fucking cool. Look at that convincing bokeh. Look at that. Look at that motion. Hold on. Hold on. Barrowman lives on. Only in legend. Sorry. I'm back. Yeah, I don't care. That's good. I like the way it kind of blurs you out. It's really cool. I mean, it only blurs you out because it's pausing in between 2 frames of animation. You're moving real fast to the right. It's giving you the exact pixels that are rendered, right? Oh, this is tiring and makes me distracted. Okay, cool. We can do that. Project settings. Mapping. Action. Restart. And exit. I hate you. Category remapping. Category data remapped models. Project specific category. Cool. No. And then where are we putting this functionality? Sorry, that was a very loud. Begin play. Begin play. And BH game mode. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be in the game mode. Garl blink. What? We don't have a begin play here. Oh yeah, we do. Event. Action. Event. Action. Get is paused. Is game paused. Branch. Exit. Quit game. Restart game. That should be all we need to do. And then Barrel Boy. Interesting. Can I just pause the game? Can I just oh, I can chicken dinner, right? I can no. It's it is chicken dinner, yeah. It's not chicken dinner. It's game mode. It's not game mode. It is game mode? No, it's not. It's Barrel HUD, there we go. Game 1. Yes. No. Something not real going right there. Begin play. Game mode. From the functionality following this node, append one more node. Search for the enable input. Huh, interesting. I thought we already had whatever. Let's move that down there, I guess. Enable input. Target, player controller. Get player controller. Is that all we needed? Sorry. I don't know why we need that. Oh! Because the control functionality is all in the player, the BP Barrelman blueprint, and this is the game mode blueprint because it's overarching kind of stuff. Summary. We are done. Congratulations! You have finished your first Unreal by Example project. You've gone from creating a small empty scene with a simple flaming sphere to a full-fledged mini-game. Over the course of this chapter, you've learnt about event dispatchers and how to tidy up your code graph using logical flow nodes. You have been introduced to the animation and sound toolsets provided by Unreal Engine 4. You have added a HUD to the Barrel Hopper project. You are progressing well. In the next chapter, we are going to begin our journey by covering the fundamentals of using C++ and Unreal Engine 4. I look forward to guiding you through your first C++ Unreal Engine project. Oh, that sounds like it marks the end of our stream. Christ! Time just zips by when you are having fun. And as much as I did complain today, it was fun, wasn't it? Let's be real. Let's just check this actually works out. Oh, did you look at that? I can restart the game by pressing R. That's fantastic. That is absolutely amazing. Of course, it doesn't have any appended controller functionality, so there's no controller boys. I could add that, I guess. I really do like the way the mappings themselves are events, and then those events are mapped to controls, rather than controls just being directly input into the system. I feel like I died on that one. Because it means you can append controller mappings, keyboard mappings, as and when you feel necessary, and I'm sure it will allow you to append at runtime, right? To change the stuff that you have mapped to your axes and your buttons and buttons. But how do voxels work in this engine? How would you enable a voxel, boy? That's a big question. Because like a lot of the Unreal stuff, it's asset, right? It's 3-dimensional asset. It's 2-dimensional asset. And voxels are bit more dynamic, and it was always the thing that voxel things are dynamic, and therefore they are an ultra memory cruncher. That spring arm is bad. Is there a way to disable the collision of the spring arm for these barrels? Because when they roll over your head when you die, the camera goes right into your nugget noggin. No! Oh, it didn't that time. Alright. This is truly a game of our time. It doesn't even have any goddamn ladders. Oh, what the fuck happened there? You were all witness to that, alright? This code is foolproof, and you saw that all. You all saw that happen. I know you did, because I saw it happen too. It must have been the aliens. I just want to finish it, and then I want to press the quit button. That's all I want to do, and I can't press the quit button unless I actually finish the level, because even if I click the win condition button, it won't pause the game, because the pausing of the game functionality is tied to the actual gate. And yeah, again, this is where like coding in a pause button would have been fucking a good idea, because this is, believe it or not, I can't use the D-pad, a tricky game. Easy peasy. Oh. Back up. Get chest bumped. Oh! I was waiting for that to come down so I could go past, and I jumped straight into it. Oh. Yeah, top of the head. There's no collision on the top of the head. I know. But it is what it is, I'm afraid. Just straight up crumple. Can I enable no clip? Really, the score reset should be in the respawn. Funk underscore respawn. Because it's fine. Well, it should be at the end of the respawn, I guess. But it gives you control of the character from when it resets the score, but it doesn't feel good, does it? Like, it shouldn't really give you control of the character until the camera's finished resetting. And yet it does. No! No! Ah, it's X to exit, not Q to quit. Yo. Okay, so I guess exiting really does exit. Deleted itself from the memory of the dude, and there we go. So, we wrapping up. The fuck? Sorry, my controller was. You can do that, can't you? Forgot about that. So we've made a video game. We've made Barrel Boys, based on the Barrel Hopper prototype, put forward by the Unreal Engine 4.x by Example Book Unpacked. We have cleared Chapter 1, only took us 6 episodes. Absolutely buzzing. But yeah, we're going to leave it here for today, and we'll move on to the next project next week, obviously. So yeah, thanks for watching the live stream. If you came and watched the live stream, thank you CZOOLZ for the follow, dude. Welcome to the channel. We're small, but I hope you enjoy yourself. And if you don't enjoy yourself, you're free to not enjoy yourself or whatever you want to do. Free country, free internet. I'd also like to thank you all if you're here for the VODs. Thank you. And as always, I will see you in the next episode.